Welcome back for part 2 of the beginning, back to Palworld 101. This time we're going to expand our base a little bit and try and catch some more pals. If we're, hopefully by the end of this video we might have at least one mount, but I'm not going to promise that. All kind of depends on luck. Here we go. I can also upgrade my pal box again. This time I need 3 straw pal beds to get to the next level. I would really prefer to catch some more pals right now to get some more workers in the base. Occasionally, you may see higher level pals roam through this basically like a starter area. Don't worry about them too much, as long as you don't attack them like this Mamorest. He's not gonna bother you. I can almost jump on him. He's not gonna do anything. Also, one thing to keep an eye out is these chests. Very similar to other games. This one needs a copper key, which I do not have. Certain keys will be dropped. There are NPC bad guys in the game. Some of they may drop those keys. Sometimes other chests will also drop keys. There is a land ball over here. There's a good candidate for my next draftee. That one got workaholic. I'm going to go over passives real quick now that I've noticed that. Many pals will come, not all of them will come with passive skills, but a lot of them do. This one, in particular, this Lamball has workaholic, which makes him a really good worker in your base. Compared, if you look at Kativa, he has motivational leader, which increases my work speed. He also has coward, which is, these red passives are generally not very good. Some people will go for one that is called Mercy Hit as part of like a capture team, because what Mercy Hit does, the pal is, it's harder for them to actually kill off a pal. So if you're trying to catch a pal, he won't accidentally kill it. There's also an item you can obtain later in game. We're not gonna be able to obtain that right away. There is a Ring of Mercy, which basically you can damage a pal down to 1 hit point in order to catch it. It's a little bit like False Swipe in Pokemon, if you're familiar. But if you have a pal out at the same time, at your side, also fighting it, it will still manage to kill it. Or if it has like a status condition, like it's on fire or something, it will still die. course, there are dozens upon dozens of passive skills. There are resources online that explain what each skill does. Generally, the red skills are less desirable. White skills are okay. Yellow skills are better. And as of the latest last major update, they added teal, like a transient teal level of passive skills, and those are really good. Those are highly desirable. Let's see, I caught a lamb ball, so I'm gonna go for a chicken next. That one has cold-blooded, which increases his ice damage attack. He has no ice attack, so it's kind of worthless. You can use fruits to give your if I come across a tree, I'll show you. There are trees throughout the game that have fruits, which will enable you to teach a pal different attack moves. It's also very important to not stay hungry too long. You can actually go into a starving condition if you're hungry too long, and that will start to deplete your health. You can actually starve yourself to death. Next thing I want to go for is is a water and a grass pal. Actually, this fox barks over here. I want to grab it too. Excuse me. Hi, Fox Barks. So, my latest catch is a Fox Barks. He has Stronghold, Strategist, and Gaia, and his work suitability is Kindling. There are also different levels of work suitability. Level 1 is the basic, and level 5 is the highest. There are very few level 5s, but we'll get to that much later. Throughout the game, guys, there are special pals that are basically like kind of like mini bosses. This Mammorest is one of them. Again, like the other Mammorest I showed you, he is pretty chill as long as you don't attack him. Look, I can go right in front of him. He doesn't do anything, thankfully. There are a bunch of them around the map. They are useful. They will increase your technology points. They can also drop specific items, like Mammorest will drop big meat. He will also drop Pal oil, which is useful for later on items. They also drop these little technology pieces that you will use in items later on. Obviously, I'm not going to challenge him to show you what he can drop. I would rather go catch this Gumas over here. And I caught the pudding cup. He has bottomless stomach. I'll show you what that does. his hunger decreases faster. He's not going to be a terribly great person worker to have in your base, but for lack of options right now, he'll have to do. I'm also going to go ahead and grab this tower down here. Picking up rocks, picking up sticks. There's a Nightwing. I cannot catch him because I don't have a ranged weapon right now. Flying pals will generally stay up in the air. Some of them will come down to you on their own, especially the more aggressive ones. But that Nightwing will just stay up there doing his own thing. You really need a ranged weapon to bring him down to you. He is going to be one of your, if not the first flying mount that you can get. Where did Pangolin go? Hi, Pangolin. That one is easy going. Now my party is full, so he is going to go to my PAL box. I can't show you what easy going does. There's a Melpaca. Oh, quite a few Melpacas. They are good range pals. They will also provide wool. There's a T-Fant. T-Fants are one of my favorite early game pals. Look at this guy. Isn't he cute? Apparently he doesn't feel the same way about me. Oh, there's a skill fruit tree in the... There's actually one of those fruit trees up on top of that... up on top of this hill that I was telling you about with the different fruits. Now you also want to be careful, guys, if you have one or two of these pals like kind of together. If you attack one, its buddy will attack you as well. You'll be like 2 against 1. Later on, it's not so bad. And I've got a Tansy with Artisan. Artisan is actually really good for worker pals. Okay, so as you can see, here are some skill fruits on this tree. This one will give seed machine gun, Spirit Fire, which is a fire move, Lightning Streak, which is a lightning attack. Here's another Lift Monk. Here's another boss pal. This is the Chillet. I'm not going to go for him right now. I don't feel that I am high enough level. But I just wanted to show him to you. Isn't he cute? sometimes there are capricorn over here too. They're these like goat things with a bush on their back. That's what I was looking for over here, for a quick way home. All right, now I can drop a few more worker pals. One of the reasons I wanted Tansy so bad is because he does lumbering. Now there is a purple deer pal in this game. That's probably the best lumbering pal in early game, but he is a little harder to catch. He's a little tougher in a fight, and usually they come in pairs, so you're usually two against one anyway. I will let out Fox Sparks. If you are in base and you let out a pal that is in your party, it will go ahead and it will go around and work in the base as long as you are in the base. As soon as you step out of the perimeter, it will come back to you and like. So here I am. Here's the blue line. This is the perimeter. As soon as I step across. Here comes Fox Barks. Okay, where are we going? As soon as I step back in, he'll go back to the fire. He has kindling, so he is cooking. So he is cooking these berries. One other thing, guys, is your pals in base all need beds. There are certain pals that are nocturnal. Especially dark pals, and some of them will have a passive that means that they don't sleep. They still need beds for some reason. Nocturnal pals still need beds, but they don't sleep. I am going to go ahead and make some beds for them. These are the basic straw pal. Later on, you'll be able to make better beds for them. I did level up a couple times while I was out, so I will go ahead and unlock Berry Plantation, the Ranch, Statue of Power, Parachute, which is one of your gliders. Like I said in the earlier video, you need to be spend your talent points wisely. You won't be able to unlock everything your heart's desires, not until later. That will do. Actually it's nighttime. Sometimes there are pals that come out only at night. If I'm lucky, there might be a couple of pals called Daydream around. You'll know they're there. They'll have they have this kind of a mane-like hair, and it flows purple. It's like a. There's one. See, it's very obvious when they're around. Excuse me. That one had Caught Daydream. That one had Philanthropist. That's actually useful for breeding pals. We'll go into breeding later in a later video. That took a little bit out of me. You gotta watch your health, especially early game. You don't have a lot of defense now yet. I'm gonna go ahead and repair my tools real quick. Now I hate the sound in this last update. They changed the sound that Upgrade makes. It sounds like you're ripping up tape, and it's kind of annoying. Now I need to build berry plantation, deploy four work pals. I have 3 out of 4. I'm going to go ahead and put out chickpea. Actually, gumos would be better at the moment. We're going to go ahead and put down the berry plantation. This is going to be your earliest form of farming. Here's the ranch. Come on, guys, I need you to build it. I like how Lambo's just wandering off. Now I need to build the statue and the Palworld workbench. Another thing I forgot to mention, guys, is as you level up, when you level up, you can add more stat points. So you see down here, I have unused stat points because I've leveled up and didn't apply to any. So to do that, you're going to bring up your inventory and your character sheet, go to enhance stats, and you can redistribute. You can distribute the unused stat points. Don't go. My best advice, for you, especially early game, is go for weight. This increases how much you can carry. Because if you get overburdened, it really slows you down. You cannot even on a mount, it slows you down, and it's really annoying. Don't worry too much about health and stamina early game. You can worry about it a little bit. There we go. One really cool thing in the game, guys, is if you actually gain more experience catching pals than you do fighting them. If you catch 12 of the same pal, you get bonus experience. So let's go ahead. And of course, your pal can the pal with you can get overzealous and kill the pal you're trying to catch. This game has also a lot of sound cues. Like if you hear a certain tone or music, it does cue you into what's going on around you. So you'll get some sour notes if you have aggro. Something's aggroed on you, but you don't see it. Just pan around your camera till you see it. This guy is grass. Is a part grass and dragon pal. I'm not going to go for him quite yet. He is very useful early-ish game, but I don't think I can catch him right yet. I'm only level. What am I? I'm only level 7, and he's twice my level. But they are good base worker pals to have. Stop killing everything. And as you see, there's actually a meter. If you haven't caught 12 of the same pal yet, there's actually a little meter when you keep count that keeps your count. It's also, if you go into your Palpedia, it tells you I have captured 2 out of 12. Another cool thing about the Palpedia is if you go over here to the Habitat tab, it will tell you where you can find the specific pal. There's also a day and night tab, because like I said, some pals only come out at night. Dark pals. See, here's Lift Monk. I haven't caught him yet. We did see him. Actually, I can show you. Look, here's Daydream. He doesn't come out in the day, so he is unavailable during the day. He's a dark pal, but you go to the dark tab and you can see where you can find him at night. Let's just catch some lamb balls. I need the meat anyway. Diet lover. That means they will eat less food. I missed on my couple of attempts there, so I need to go make more spheres. But I did level up a bit. I want to go ahead and unlock logging and stone pit. I'll go ahead and unlock Daydream's necklace. There are certain items you can make and able to use. Some pals have pal abilities, partner skills that you unlock, but you need a certain item unlocked and made in order to use that partner skill. So Foxbark can actually be picked up and used as a flamethrower, but you need his harness. Daydream has a necklace you can make, which is if you have Daydream in your party, it means they'll be out with you, even if you have other pals. So if you could, if you have you can actually have a party of 5 Daydreams. If you have the necklace, all 5 will be out. I am going to go ahead and cook some meat. I'll repair while I'm here. Isn't that like one of the worst sounds you've ever heard? One thing about food, guys, is each food has a nutrition value. Generally, the higher the nutrition, the longer you stay, the more it fills you up. Same goes for your pals. So berries and even like cooked berries are a little bit lower, but they're the cheapest ones you can get right now. The bread's a little higher. An egg as it is a little bit better than, slightly better than berries. Cooked ones are a bit better. Sometimes you will experience conditions or some pals that they are for random reasons they are upset and not willing to do any tasks. It's so worker. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you. So working pals have a value called sanity. Let's look. His sanity is a little bit low. You want their sanity to be as close to 100 as possible. That means they are amiable, and they are happy to work. Pangolin was also over there, I believe. He is 67. Everybody else is happy as a clam. Let's catch a few more pals, get some experience. When you capture pals, you'll also get items that they can drop as if you had killed them. Later on, there are a couple items. There's a butcher knife and a and later on like an assembly line that lets you butcher your pals. And when once you butcher them, you'll get again whatever they drop. So if you capture a pal and then butcher them later, it's you basically like you get twice the loot off of them. Let's see if I can catch 6 more land balls. There's one. I hear a shiny noise. There's a shiny pal nearby. If you hear a jingling, an ambient jingling sound in your game, that means there is a shiny pal nearby. Oh, come on, where are you? Shiny land ball! Be careful jumping down. You can get fall damage in this game. Oh yeah. Whew. And I caught the shiny land ball. I need 4 more land balls to count for the 12. These ancient civilization parts that those shiny pals will also drop these. So will the those boss pals that I saw that I mentioned, like that Chillet and the Memorist. Those are useful for items you're going to craft later on. There's a couple more Lambos. Another workaholic. And as you can see, I got my 12 out of 12. All right, guys. I am gonna call it for now. I will be back. Maybe hopefully next time we'll progress a little bit more and we'll get our first mount. Tune in next time, guys, for another video of Palworld 101. And I will see you next time.